Right then, let's see if I can get back into this groove of talking about Newcastle. I know I said in my video that I put on the other day saying that I was coming back to do something on YouTube. I didn't want to just be a Newcastle United YouTuber, but that doesn't mean I'm not going to still talk about Newcastle. So I decided, what better opportunity, to get back into it. Newcastle play at home tomorrow against Watford. I'm going to do, just like I did in the past, I'm going to give my thoughts and opinions on what I think is going to happen in what is, to be fair, a pretty vital game, considering we've lost 3 in a row. Now, obviously it's been a while since I've talked about Newcastle, so I'm just going to give a few thoughts on how I feel we're performing so far this season, and things like that. And I think... obviously, it's been about 6-7 weeks since the announcement that the club was back up for sale. It's got everyone all excited, everyone all up the height. Everyone's, we're going to get all these players like Man City and blah, blah, blah. However, sort yourselves out, man. At the end of the day, we've already been burnt once when we've had one takeover from, Mike Ashley buying the club. Who's to say that these people are going to invest so much money? We don't know. Let's not get ourselves too excited. I think there's been some sort of distraction, not in the players. I think in the crowd, expectations have been ramped up a little bit, and I think that's been a little bit unnecessary. Obviously we got beat the other week against Bournemouth, which, let's put it this way, was a classic game that we'd lost in the Premier League in the relegation year a couple of years ago. A game where we thought, you would get a chance to get back on track, we could win this one. You huff and puff, never look like you're going to score and concede in stoppage time and get beat. I can see the same thing happening tomorrow against Watford. Watford are a decent side. Silva has got them playing really good football. There's a reason why he's a wanted man. But I think last week against Man United there were some positives, especially as everyone, obviously including Rafa Benitez, has come out and said, that first half an hour Newcastle really did play some good stuff. We attacked Man United with pace. We went forward, with some real guile, and I was impressed. Can we do that tomorrow for a full performance, not just half an hour? I think we will need to put in a kind of performance such as that. I don't think it would need a full 90-minute performance of that calibre to beat a Watford side. But I think we're going to have to put in a lot more than just half an hour's work. What I found was really unsettling last week against Man United, and I don't know if anyone agrees with this. If you do, let us know. Newcastle really got carved open really easy last week, and I know we were playing a team that obviously they've spent billions and things like that, but the way that they just carved open, it was literally, to quote a classic Arnold Schwarzenegger film, Commando, it was like cutting a little girl's throat with putting a knife through warm butter. That's how easy it was for them to tear us apart, and it was a little bit frightening. I don't know whether a team such as Watford would be able to do that. If they can, then we are in deep shit tomorrow. But obviously, after looking at the press conference today, Rafa has come out and confirmed that Mikel Merino is going to play. Good news, definitely good news. But I haven't had my opinion on this because obviously I haven't done any videos. I think a lot of people have. He's had a good start. He has really had a good start. But a lot of people are putting too much pressure on the young lad too early. Saying that he's world class and things like that. I mean, he could well be. He's got the potential to be a world class player. But slow down. Give him a chance. Let him get accustomed to the league properly. He's had a very good start, and he looks like he's already he's been playing in this league for a couple of seasons already. But I know what Newcastle United fans are predominantly like. A couple of bad performances and they'll be on his back. And that's the problem. We need to stop holding him in such high regard already. And he's got a great start, but we need to keep supporting him, and not say that he's too good too soon, so it goes to his head. You know what I mean? If that's the point that I'm trying to say. It's a little bit like you and Kabay. Kabay came in, had a decent start, but he wasn't earth-shatteringly great for me. But he got better and better as the season went on. But some people, straight away said he was unreal, and it's a little bit too much praise. I think what definitely needs to happen tomorrow is Joselu needs to not even get on the pitch, because he's been awful, absolutely awful. Even the goals he scored, there's been no skill involved. I mean, especially the one against Liverpool. Mitrovic just has to play, and I think we're in danger. I mean, obviously, my videos going back a couple of seasons ago, I am a big fan of Mitrovic, and I like his work ethic, and I know he's got a hot head, but he's also a very intelligent player. He can hold the ball up and do really good things with it, and he can score. I mean, he's proved that with Serbia. But the problem is I can just see it. He's 23 years old. We're not. If we lose that kind of that player, we're not going to benefit from. Somebody else will, and I think that's going to be a huge mistake to let somebody of the caliber of him go. Because although we're still talking about potential and all that Shola Ramiobi kind of crap, but I do believe he will come good, and I hope he plays tomorrow. But I've got a funny feeling it's going to be Joselu up front again, and he might go for Gale as well. But in terms of a prediction, I do think Newcastle will come out and have a bit of intent about them. But if Watford do quieten the crowd down, because let's put it this way, it can be like a library at St James's Park nowadays, there's a chance that we could, huff and puff and not do anything like we did against Bournemouth. But I am going to go for a positive result. I'm going to go for us to win 2-1. I'm not going to go and predict the goal scorers, because I never get it right. So what do you guys think? What is your opinion on Newcastle United so far this season? Let me know in the comments below. Let me know what you think the score is going to be tomorrow. And I will try and do a video of my reaction after the game tomorrow night. So hopefully I'll put that on. I have got a couple of ideas for other things that I'm going to talk about. Hopefully they'll be out over the weekend. So keep an eye out for those. My name is Bobster1984. Thanks very much for watching, and I'll see you guys very soon.